So how does cortisol actually alter our immune system? So while it is very complex, cortisol is typically produced in response to some sort of psychological or physical stressor. And one of the downstream effects of cortisol is actually to limit the inflammatory process. And now inflammation is actually a response to some sort of pathogen or infection. And it's actually an immune response to bring immune cells to the site of the bacteria. However, as you may have experienced, when you get sick, you often feel extremely tired and fatigued. And when cortisol is produced, it's a sign that there's something in the environment that we need to cope with. And since cortisol should be produced during times of external stress, cortisol's inhibition of the immune system is actually an adaptive response in order to divert as much energy to the brain and the muscles as possible. And now through most of evolution, these external stressors would be something like running away from an environmental threat or trying to find food. These certainly would not be times where we would want to be promoting the inflammatory process. However, nowadays, a lot of our stress is actually psychological and it is chronic, like work stress, family stress, financial stress. We may be spending very long periods of time actively inhibiting the immune system. And if we do actually remove this psychological stress, we may quickly get sick and inflamed because we are no longer inhibiting the inflammatory response. And this may actually explain the phenomenon of people getting sick and tired when they go on vacation. Vacation periodically removes whatever life stressor they have been dealing with, which reduces their production of cortisol and their immune system kicks back into gear. And if you have an experience like this, you may want to take a step back and analyze all of the stressors in your day-to-day life.